Good morning, everybody. Good morning, grandmas. It's probably really confusing everybody right now. Is he back on a bike tour? I thought he was sick. I thought he was in Florida. I thought he was applying to a job. This was actually footage from my bike tour in America with Leo when we rode from Key West to Colorado, and then I went back down to Austin, and then I went to work, and then I went to California in a bike tour over a couple of months. I put this project on the side because I had just started the Japan adventures and I was daily uploading in Japan what was going on at that moment in time. Well, right now my life is really boring. I'm just sitting at home in Port Charlotte recovering from sickness. I applied to a job. I'm doing a lot of bookkeeping and selling stuff on eBay. If you see me on a bike tour, it's from that trip. If I release a video that's not on a bike tour, it's about stuff that's going on right now. So hopefully that clears stuff up. This day on the bike tour is day 37. Leo and I are in somewhere in Kansas. We just met this guy named Ken. He's in his 70s. He's riding this 300-pound tricycle that cost him over $12,000. And Ken, Leo, and I ride together for the next couple weeks, I think. If you want to watch the beginning of the bike tour, I will leave a link to the first day of the bike tour in the description if you want to actually watch that story progress. But I will be editing bike tour videos and they will be coming out as of now. I hope everyone is enjoying their winter break, spending time with the family, and going to have a very Merry Christmas. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Day number 37. It stormed pretty good last night. Lots of lightning and rain. I actually had to move my bed because I was getting rained on a little bit. The lights went off, so that was good. Now the birds are chirping and it's still raining, but it's not as hard as it was. So I think today we're going to be riding a lot in the rain. It's the time? 6:08. It's a little bit after 6 o'clock. Sleep quality was an 8 out of a 10. Even though I had to get up and move, still slept really good. This jacket last night, Patagonia vintage, 85 bucks, not bad. It's gonna be raining a lot today, so I don't know how much of the camera I'm gonna get out. I'll try to get it out here and there at stops, but we have a lot of riding and a lot of riding in the rain, so it's gonna be very little filming because I don't want to ruin this thing again. We are all rain geared up, about to head out. At least I'm not gonna get my nose some more sunburnt, so the lightsabers are on. So there's a stretch of no services for 58 miles, so we have a case of water that we're loading up so we don't dehydrate and die. Miles into the ride today. We've been taking pee breaks to cut weight about every 10 miles. Dang, 20 miles and it's not even 9 o'clock yet. We are going for the century today, I think. The weather holds. If Mr. Ken can keep up with us, if Leo's good for it, I will be down for the century. We haven't done it yet, but today might be great because the rain was this morning. Now it's cool and cloudy. I was able to get the camera out, which is awesome. The swallows are out swallowing mosquitoes. And it's a beautiful day to be alive. So much for spring, Scotch Guard all over these shoes. My feet are still soaked. It's a little after 10, we're 30 miles in. We are trying to get a century today. It's possible. It is very possible. I just found out my bicycle, it does have index. I just had to twist a little thing here and it changed it from a friction shifter to an index shifter. So that's cool. I'm gonna work on that and see if that's adjusted correctly. It is noon. We have ridden 47.7. We are extremely on pace to do a century. 12 miles till the next city, then we're gonna get a big lunch. And it is going to taste so good. To make it even better, we've had a headwind almost the entire way, or a head or a crosswind. So that's been slowing us down even more. Third pair of sunglasses on the trip. Good thing they were only $1 from Goodwill back in Miami, but I will have to find another pair somewhere. New personal record for this trip, 59.5 miles. It's not even 1:30 yet, and we did a whole day of riding. Stopped to eat, just got a cha-ching on Etsy. 35 bucks. Oh, you can't even see the picture. But it's a vintage 1996 Olympics crew neck pullover. $35, not bad. Salad bar, loaded up, fully loaded, straight for the protein. And then this is a French dip. I don't think I've ever had one of these before. You dip this in that.
Yeah, you dip it in like that. It comes out dripping and it's so good.
That is the French dip. We are famished. That was the wind. And I think that was all on tape.
He was videotaping a picture of his blankets and fell over it.
We took a little nap thing. We are kind of on pace for the century, but will we make the century? We haven't done one yet. You'll have to see by the end of the day. I don't even know if we'll make it. It's 3:30, and I know we got like 41 miles to go for this century. Score, they're $12.99. Too expensive. I hate buying stuff new, especially cheap Chinese sunglasses, but I need them oh so much. My eyes are on fire, and I just broke my third pair of sunglasses on this trip, so I was in dire need and desperate, so do what you gotta do. 82 miles in, it's like 6 o'clock. It's so easy just to give up and go to sleep. Like right over here. We're dying for ice cream right now. Everything in this town does not have ice cream. Everything's closed. We're at 93.67 miles on my or on my odometer.
We never have too much water.
And a drumstick.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem.
This is gonna be the best tasting ice cream. We actually started in Florida. We met him yesterday or the day before, but he had people drop out, so we're just riding with him to Colorado since we're going there anyways. 8.5 hours in the saddle. This drumstick is going to taste so good. Cheers, my dears. So we didn't even know these people. These people had no idea who we were, but nice country folk. Ken just asked if there was anywhere in town or anywhere close where that had ice cream, because we just really wanted ice cream, and I was very doubtful that we would get ice cream, but we were blessed with some ice cream. Great example of kindness from strangers, and just something so simple that's sitting in someone's freezer just is very, very invigorating and a high morale booster for people that have been sitting on bicycles getting baked in the sun for 8.5 hours today. So thank you for the ice cream. Behind me, I don't know if you can see, but there's wind-powered electric makers, windmills, humongous blades spinning very fast and producing very, very clean energy. We are in Alexander, Kansas. We did our first century. This is a personal record for me. Fastest century. A little over 9 hours. We did 107 miles. We are in Alexander, Kansas. We did it, Leo. You're not as excited as I am. We did a century with gear.
How about that?
Good job. Personal accomplishment. Probably the only century that's going on during this trip, but we did it. And I even got the blisters to prove it. I've been behind a rest stop. The kitchen's over there, parking, and the tent's over here. Pretty nice view of a lot of straight trees. There's a picnic table. Nothing special for dinner. No amenities, so we're gonna noodle it. I'm gonna do top ramen. Ken's trailer, he's got a cooler, and guess what else we got for dinner? Cultured buttermilk, baby! I've been drinking this stuff all trip. The soup's actually not bad at all. It tastes kind of like Mexican tortilla soup. It's kind of spicy because of sriracha. Pretty good. This is night number 37. We rode 107 miles today. First century of the trip. Legs are sore, turned into jelly. We are tent camping because there's not any good awnings around here at a truck stop or a rest area. hope you're enjoying this content. If you are, show me yes you are with a thumbs up for motivation, good prayers, all that good jazz. If you have any questions about the bike tour, put them in the comments section. I'll answer it as soon as possible. And I will talk to you guys in the morning. Look at that beard.